Alright. And we are back. Fuck, that's loud. God damn. Okay. That's a bit better, but it still looks a little loud. So let's turn it... Yeah, that's about good. That's probably good. Okay. We are wrapping up Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box today. Why? I don't know, I fucking felt like it. I just decided, hey, let's do this instead of anything else that I could think of, because I couldn't think of anything else. That's the thing. Nothing else was coming to mind. So, we're just gonna do this today, cause why not? Why is the pronoun not showing up on the, oh no, that's bad. Why is I added the extension earlier and it's not showing up. That's unfortunate. Oh well, I will have to sort that out on my own time. Because I'm ready to get right into things. And don't you cut out on me. Don't you cut out on me, music. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, there it is. Yeah. But, yeah, we're gonna hopefully, that is the key phrase tonight. Hopefully finish things up and solve the mystery. So, how about we hop right in and start getting things wrapped the hell up. It's at 8 hours. I remember this game being like 10 to 11, so, you know, we might be able to finish things up tonight. I don't know. Just an inkling, you know. You know how it be. Be? The story so far. But having reassembled the photo, Layton and Luke are able to see what the Elysian box looks like. Shortly afterwards, the two bump into Barton, who tells them Chelney has found the doctor's murderer. At the request of the inspector, Luke and Layton head back to the hotel. Alrighty then. Well, I guess if they're heading back to the hotel, then yeah, I guess that's where we're going. I mean, we're right here, right? Where else could we possibly go? Let's go fuck about in town some more. See if we can solve any more puzzles before we go in. Charlie can wait. His ego doesn't need any more feeding. God damn. Oh, hello. Ugh. What seems to be ailing you? Every day I stand out here for hours and hours. All that standing makes my knees creak like crazy. I should really start scheduling a mid-shift break or something. Being a doorman does sound like an exhausting job. Perhaps a cup of tea would help restore your spirits. I'd be happy to brew you some. Okay, but I should warn you, working at a 5-star restaurant has made me a fussy drinker. But if you can brew up something that tastes mild with a hint of spice, I'll be a happy camper. Okay, I'm only coming here right now because A, I wanted to stall for time before we get on with the plot, and B, I actually did some of the tea stuff off of. Oh wait, that is a mustache. I thought that was like army paint. Also, hey Hana. That was rugby face paint when I was a child. Oh, okay, I see we have very similar sort of look as to what it is, except I was like, oh, army, because fucking hell. I guess we have a sort of similar thing with like sports paint here, but I never played too much sports when I was a youngin', so you know. Sweet and mild with a fantastic spiciness. Well, what do you know? Serve it. Here's the tea, sis. Or bro. Also, damn it, the pronouns are not showing up today. Oh wait, you said you weren't gonna set yours up. Okay, maybe somebody else did theirs. Okay. Actually, let me test. Let me test real quick, see if it is or not. Okay, yeah, it is. All right. Cool. Okay. All right, now that's a good tea. Felix seems restored and ready to do some karate kicks. Okay. I know good tea when I taste it. This tea, my friend, is simply out of this world. Working as a doorman in the best restaurant in town, I have to be on the ball 100% of the time. I mean, back in the day, even the Duke's son, his fiance, used to come here. And something about y'all know. Yeah. Got customers like that. Service has to be perfect from the second they turn up.
Wow, full sense is elite, eh?
That's right, little man. Come to think of it, I haven't seen those two for a while now. I really hope they visit us again sometime. Oh, also, if you look in the menu for your trademark Perry's Epic Person Points, you will see a new incentive that you can put points towards just a general one. Somewhere around the 700, I believe. The 700 point mark. If you ever want to, if I'm ever Seaman Horse, or if you just want me to do it for no fucking reason, you can now basically, donate points to make me hydrate. So that's a thing. Why did I do that? I don't know. I just thought it would be up. Well, there we go. Just a little sippy. That's good though. That's good water. Anyway, let's get in here.
Ah, Mr. Layton. So glad you could finally join us. With you here, we now have every suspect in the murder of Dr. Schrader gathered in this room.
Alright.
A few days ago, renowned archaeologist Dr. Andrew Schrader was found dead in his London home.
You have 114k points. I can literally give you water poisoning. Well, I have infinite points, so I could do so to myself if I wanted to. Oh god. Anyway.
His murderer is still at large, but look around you. You could very well be sitting next to the culprit.
A suspect? Me? Utter nonsense. What reason could I possibly have to kill a man I don't even know? Every stream, this guy gets a new voice, and I don't know why.
It's slow on the uptake, eh? Mr. Beluga, every person in this room is after the Elysian box. That box ties each of you to our dead man, so there's no doubt that one of you here did the deed. I'm sure putting this case together has been a triumph of police work, Inspector.
You do not know how tempted I was to make the Among Us joke when it was just like all the people sitting around in a circle. God, fucking hell, this is that shit has ruined me, and I barely played an hour and a half of it.
So tell me, what facts have you unearthed in these last few days? Now watch closely, Mr. Layton. This is how we unravel mysteries at the yard.
You have my full attention, Inspector. Please, hypothesize away.
I first learned the full sense through evidence obtained in the late doctor's apartment. According to his notes, Schrader spent quite some time here in town researching the Elysian box. When I learned that he died shortly after returning home to London, everything became crystal clear. I believe our criminal first spotted the doctor when he was inquiring about the Elysian box here in town. Spying a chance to obtain the coveted box, the fiend followed the doctor to London and murdered him. Oh, now that's a deduction worthy of London's finest, so out with it then. Who's our man? Hold your horses, I'm getting there. To summarize, the culprit must have been the full sense before. What's more, the person must have also had the ability to travel freely between here and London. Now, as we all know, only those affiliated with the Momentary Express have that ability. Now all eyes turn to Mr. Beluga, eh? Well, turn them back. Mr. Beluga said he was in London conducting business that day, and his alibi checks out.
What? But if it's not Mr. Beluga?
That's right, our murderer stands here before us, and his name is... Sammy Thunder!
Wow, really, him? I don't know, he doesn't look the type.
What? You gotta be kidding, man! I know Mr. Beluga ordered you to turn over every stone in his town to find the Elysian box. He worked you like a dog and you resented that treatment. So you decided you'd beat him to the punch and make off with the precious box. This is an outrage! Samuel, what do you have to say for yourself? I'm being framed! You're out of your gourd, man! Now I see why the box eluded me for so long. You've been holding out on me, Samuel. No, I haven't, I swear. I swear on my favorite leather trousers. Come on, Uncle, you know me. I'm a wild card, but I'd never do anything as crazy as that. You'll have plenty of time to make excuses later. From yourself, that is. Now come along.
So the conductor did it. I didn't think he had it in him. But at least we can all rest easy now. Professor, do you really think Sam could have committed such an awful crime?
Hey Ollie, we are finding the person who is guilty of the crime, I think. Well, all we have to go on is this single torn photograph recovered from the doctor's apartment. The frog, yes.
Oh, so that's the Elysian box. Wow, very fancy. I like the cute goat design on the top.
Oh my. Flora. Eh? Thank you, Flora. I knew something didn't feel quite right, but thanks to you, it's all come into focus.
Really? Do tell, Professor.
Oh, come on, officer, man. My only crime is rocking. And rocking ain't a crime. Yow! Let me go.
You come along quietly if you know what's good for you.
Just a moment, Inspector Shelby.
Aw shit, Layton's about to break it down.
Large and rather unfortunate oversight.
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something right now, Layton?
Where are you going with this, Professor?
No one here has ever seen the Elysian box that we've been looking for. The one and only piece of visual evidence we possess is this torn photograph.
And get to the point.
The point is this, Inspector. The only person who could know what the Elysian box looks like is the suspect you're after. And it is this person who must have stolen the box in the first place.
Yes, and I've got the slippery fellow right here.
Ow! Take it easy, officer.
Pipe down, you hooligan.
And watch the hair, will ya? Wow!
Sorry to disappoint, but he's not the culprit.
What? Stop talking in circles and get to the point, Layton. Who should be wearing the handcuffs?
Isn't it obvious? If the criminal does indeed reside in our midst, he or she would be the only one of us to see the Elysian box in person, which means the culprit.
Oh, the suspense.
Must be you then.
Uh-oh.
What? Flora?
Inspector, look here.
That's the photo I dropped.
Layton Bay is right there. Yeah, unfortunately, this was the mid-2000s, and that wasn't... maybe it was normalized at that point, but I don't know. It's... I wish... I hope they fixed that. I hope they maybe went back and did the script a little better in the remake, but I don't know for sure. I got a headache every time someone says he or she. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Indeed. This, for those who don't know, is a piece of evidence recovered by the inspector. It's a photo of the Elysian box, and I have every confidence that this shot depicts the real thing.
And?
This little knick-knack here is what started the whole mess. To be honest, it's a bit outlandish for my taste. What with the bizarre frog head on it.
Aha!
I see you put the pieces together too, Luke. Inspector, the emblem decorating the top of this box depicts not a frog, but a goat.
A goat? Not by my
Pit
eyes,
frog.
it doesn't.
That's just it. This photograph is missing the piece containing the goat's eyes. In its current form, the image looks like a frog to most people, as was the case with you, Inspector. Flora, dear, I believe you said the design looked like a cute goat, did you not?
Oh. Oh.
Well, that clears things up nicely. If you say you saw a goat, that must mean you've seen the real Elysian box before.
To be honest, it's real as an ass plum. I mean, yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Who are you really?
Well played, Layton. I'm sure you're very proud of yourself for seeing through my disguise again.
My real question, though, is, hey, how the fuck? How the fuck? How did you fit in that? Fuck off. Curse you, Layton!
Curse you and that foppish hat of yours!
Don Paolo.
I beat you to the box, and given you a little more time, I would have beaten you to cracking its secret. And of course, the Hers and Fortune would have been mine.
I know his title is probably like Master of Disguise, but still, it's like, damn, God. You'd think the hair, like, I mean, I guess the hair you could just slick back, I guess, I don't know.
My ship is sailed now.
So you're the one who had the Elysian box all along?
Another brilliant deduction from Layton's apprentice. Clearly he's learned from the best. But you're right, little man. I stole it off that old fool while he was snoozing on the floor. The geezer probably caught a cold sleeping on the ground like that. Not that I care one iota.
Snoozing? But Dr. Schrader wouldn't sleep on the floor. Hey, wait a second. You've been posing as Flora, then where's the real Flora?
Oh, she's probably making very small crop circles in that old dropstone barn I left her in. Maybe she's just sitting there, fuming because you two bumblers didn't even notice we switched places. But I must thank you two dolts for your help. You've given me more than enough information. The jig may be up, but the dance is far from over. I'm so close to unlocking the secret of the Elysian box. Now I need merely take this box to the... Hold it right there, you scoundrel. Gah! I've got a lot of questions, and you will answer them once I've escorted you back to London. Where do you think you're going? Ha! Gotcha, you slippery devil! Ah, you meddlesome oaf! You have no idea just how slippery I can be! Ah, don't just stand there, the worm's getting away! Yeah! Fool! Did you really think a soft-bodied flatfoot like yourself could catch me? So long, Layton! Yeah! I think you can give me a slip, eh? I'll catch you yet!
Oh, wait for me, Inspector. God, he looks so fucking tiny when he's far off like that. God. Oh, okay. Hold on. Why, thank you, Pierre Perry. I will hydrate. Whew.
Wow, look at the pair of them shake a leg. I didn't think they had it in them.
I must say, I never once suspected Don Paolo had been posing as Flora, and for so long. And yet, just by that one slip of the tongue, you were like, oh, you know, Flora kinda sus.
I just hope the real Flora's okay. We absolutely can't forget to pick her up on the way back to London.
Of course we won't, but I'm sure Flora's having a grand old time playing with the cows. Okay, Layton, sure.
Another thing I can't get out of my head is what Don Paolo said about Dr. Schrader. The way he was talking, it didn't sound like he killed Dr. Schrader. But if he didn't, who did?
I think you're spot on there, Luke. Something else is responsible for the doctor's death. Right now, I'd say the Elysian box is the key to learning what that something is.
It looks like we've reached a dead end. If only Don Paolo hadn't run off with the... Professor, look!
Oh, hey! Ain't that convenient? Well, look at that.
Don Paolo must have dropped it when he was running away from Inspector Chelmy.
So this is it. The Elysian box.
At last, the box. Inside sleeps the key to unlocking my family's fortune.
I beg your pardon, sir?
Mr. Layton, I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over that box now. As a son of the late Duke Herzen, I am the rightful owner of that box.
His box belongs to the Herzens.
You heard of hearing, boy? You hard of hearing, boy? Inside this box is the key to cracking the secret of the Herzen fortune. See as how I share the bloodline, that box should pass into my hands and no one else's.
Oh my, that does change things. I suppose we'll have to... Mr. Beluga, listen to yourself. You know more about that box than I am, or any other person in this room for that matter.
You listen here, Porter. This is none of your business, so I suggest you keep your cake hose shut.
No, I'm sorry, but I won't stand by and watch you claim that box as your own. If anyone has a rightful claim to that box, it is the current Duke of Fulsense himself. Besides, I've heard about you. You turned your back on this town, and left of your own free will. In my book, your claim to the fortune was lost the day you walked out of Fulsense.
Oh, is that so? You've got some nerve, you know that?
If what Grant says is true, I'm afraid I can't hand over this box to you in good conscience, sir.
Hey, Uncle, what do you say we give up on chasing this box? I'm sick of sneaking around all the time. Don't you dare tell me how to run my affairs, Samuel. I think you've forgotten who got you your job. I never even wanted to be a conductor in the first place. Plus, playing errand boy is getting old, man. It's more than a guy like me can take. Sammy Thunder wasn't born to work a 9-to-5 gig. Sammy Thunder was born to rock out! Hey, world, I'm climbing back on the rock train and riding it to the top! Yeah! Huh, Samuel, what are you babbling on about? Come back here at once!
I'm sorry, Mr. Beluga, but I think I'll have to hold on to this box for the moment.
Fine, do what you want. I hope that awful box curses all of you twice over.
Damn, that sure was a lot of plot dump. Oh god. Oh fuck. The villain who made off with the Elysian box was none other than Don Paolo, brilliant scientist and Professor Layton's self-proclaimed nemesis. To find riches associated with the antique, he disguised himself as Flora and tailed Layton and Luke. He sure did. Oop. Another one. Beluga was searching for the Elysian box, which he believed contained clues regarding the vast Herzen family fortune. As a member of the Herzen family, he felt entitled to any family riches, though some people in Folsom strongly objected to his claims. Any more? No? Okay.
So it seems Don Paolo wasn't responsible for the doctor's death after all. Maybe it really was the Elysian box that killed him.
Yes, it sounds like he was already on the floor by the time Don Paolo arrived on the scene. Perhaps you're right, Luke. The box could very well contain a lethal element that killed the doctor. But without opening the box ourselves, how can we be sure?
Surely you don't mean...
I do, Luke. We must open the box. It's the only way. Oh boy, time to drink.
Just a little sippy.
Please, just hold on a moment. Katya? Is there any way I can convince you to let me have that box? It's of vital importance.
Before I do that, I would need to know more first. Why is this box so important to you?
I'm sorry, it's not for me to say. But I must deliver that box to somebody important. I must.
Who is this person?
I can't tell you anymore, but once I'm done, I'm certain this awful curse will go away forever. The curse will end, and everything will be over and done with. And he'll...
My dear, what is it that you're getting at?
Help! Somebody, anybody, come quickly! Somebody else just got taken away to Herzen Castle! The vampire's gonna suck his blood and then he'll steal his soul! Why'd it have to be him? Why? That guy had a heart of gold!
What? No, that's impossible. Wait, Katya, where are you running off to? Yeah, she certainly left in a hurry. Maybe all that vampire talk scared her off. Do you know what she was talking about, Professor? I could barely follow what she was saying.
I'm as confounded as you are, Luke. But after our discussion, I am doubly sure now this box contains a greater secret. The path to understanding everything lies right before us. While potentially perilous, opening the box seems to be the only course of action left to us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now let's take this to our rooms. We can open the box away from prying eyes. Professor and Luke decided to head up to their hotel room. Okay, am I free? Okay, because I remembered during that whole escapade, in the other puzzles I did off screen, I got some more diary pages, just 2 more. We found a new ore down in the ground that Father thinks we can refine into a precious metal. Personally, I doubt we'll be able to turn something as dull and dead as that rock into something of worth. Not that it's stopped Father. The digging has advanced to the point where it's formed a massive crater under the castle. I have visions of the whole castle tumbling down into that abyss. It was just a little bit of off-screen puzzling. I just wanted to, do some tea things, and, as it so happens, some of that did involve puzzling, so, yeah. Today is a day to celebrate! At long last, the girl I love has agreed to give me her hand in marriage. I must begin preparing for her arrival at once. I'll gladly change every fixture and fitting in the castle so that she feels at ease. I'm also commissioning a special dress to be made for her. She's going to look stunning in it, I just know it. I'm hella thirsty at making you sip water every time I do too. Okie dokie. But yes, Hamster is now thin. And they now help us find coins, so that's neat. There's also the camera thing, but I don't really get what that does or how it helps me. It's just like a extra mini game that I'm not really bothering with on stream personally.
Finally, the Elysian box.
Anyway, let's open this bitch.
Indeed, Luke.
It still kind of looks like a frog from that angle. Like the goat eyes look like nostrils. I can't unsee the frog now. Thanks, game. Nothing.
The box is empty, and we're still alive.
Then it would seem my theory was correct.
What do you mean, Professor?
A single puzzle. We must head back into town and do a bit more asking around. I need to confirm my suspicions. Professor and Luke decide to look around Full Sense for more information. Okie dokie. Hey. Good evening, sirs. Please forgive me my earlier outburst. That wasn't very professional of me. Not at all. Your testimony was incredibly helpful. Listening to you talk, I got the impression that you are well versed in Herzen family history. Well, I suppose you could say that. Well, he was still alive. Duke Herzen often favored our fine hotel with his patronage. I have very warm memories of his kindness towards me, even when I was just a lowly bellboy. Back when the Duke was still with us, the whole town buzzed with energy and activity. Once the mining stopped and the Duke passed away, Folson's turned into a gloomy ghost town. Who was the Duke's successor? Did he have any other children? As I recall, Mr. Beluga's brother inherited the Duke's title. That's really all I know about the situation, though I've heard the current Duke is quite young. The vampire rumors, which I'm sure you've heard, and you know everything I do. Okay. Well, let's be off then. Hey, Sammy! How you doing? Safeness! If it isn't my main dudes, you're the only reason I didn't catch that bogus charge. Say thanks, I pulled some strings with the museum curator and got him to open the place for you. It's not much, but maybe you'll find some righteous info there to help your case. Make sure you check it out.
Thanks, Sam. It got pretty hairy back there for a little bit, didn't it? Still haven't gotten over discovering that Mr. Beluga is actually part of the Herzen family.
Yeah, my uncle never really told me much about it at all. I just know he had some kind of big bust up with his dad, the Duke, and decided to leave for good. He didn't talk a lot about the brother he left behind, though. He had a real soft spot for the guy. Knows like that gnarly vampires running around the castle. I hate to say it, but I doubt anyone survived that wicked, scary monster moving in.
Oh, another diary key. Would you look at that? Professor and Luke decide to revisit the Herzen Museum, knowing that this time it will be open. But first, the diary page. All around town, people are falling ill with a disease that has no name. Some of the common folk have been saying that our town has fallen under a curse. As the only son remaining to watch over Folsons, I can't even think of leaving. The thought would be more disturbing were it not for her. As long as she's by my side, I have the strength to stay and protect this town. Alright, let's go to the museum then. I believe it's this way? Somewhere around this way, I think. Or maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah. There it is.
Over here.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Hammy boy. You have my gratitude. Alright, and then we go in here. Oh, hey, you again. I knew you had another one. Your name's Gregorio, and I love chess like mice love cheese. If you can solve this little chess puzzle I set up, and I'll tell you what I know about Full Sense. That sounds fair. Show me what you've got. Alright, it's time for the second Knight's tour. Oh boy. Lead the knight on a trip around the board. Chess knights move to good. Yeah, we get how it works, but we gotta figure out how to do it. Fuck, I really thought I had something for a bit there. It's also kind of weird that this game doesn't have like an undo move button, like if I'm remembering right, future Layton games did have. So, eh. Shit. Heck. God. I'm getting a lot of them. I just get to a certain point and then it's just like, okay, you've had your fun randomly hopping around. You can't solve it like that. I probably can. You know, I probably can. Fucking watch me. Okay, I got. Maybe I should think. I don't. Maybe I should actually think for once, you know? You gotta, but you'd have to, but to think that much, you gotta plan like so many spaces ahead, and it's just, it's just a fucking thing, you know? So why not just click randomly? Come on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna think more about this, I say, as I do 3 in quick succession, not really thinking. Boop. Oh. Oh god, I'm so close, I don't want to fuck it up now. This looks like it has enough paths. Please, oh hell yeah, okay. God.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Okay, we are out of
There
there.
you have it.
Well done. Yeah. All skill, baby. Sharp thinking, sonny boy. Real sharp. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, yes, the Herzens. Way back when, Herzen Castle used to be quite the hot spot. Lavish balls will be held there. Now, though, no one will go near the place because supposedly got a vampire living in it. What I wouldn't give for things to go back the way they were. Another diary key. They're just handing these out at this point, I think. Which, you know what? I'm not complaining. I need as much of this as I can get. Oh, this wretched life of mine. The girl I love and to whom I was betrothed has abandoned me and fled Folsets. Did all that awful talk of curses scare her off? Did she truly leave me to be with someone else she loves? Either way, her betrayal cuts me to the core. I trusted her, and now I'm lost. Where do I go from here? What's left for me? Fuck. That's rough, buddy. Anyway, let's go in the museum. Ooh, nice to Oh, thank you, Hammy boy. Where? There we go. Very fancy place.
You're welcome, friends. I'm Grinko, and I'm the curator of the Herzen Museum. We have an extensive collection of artifacts relating to the history of this town and the Herzen family. Sammy told me all about you two. I hope you find our resources helpful to your investigation. Please feel free to peruse the collection to your heart's content.
The professor and Luke decided to explore the Herzen Museum. Does it even mean anything in English? I don't know. You know, this is always really interesting to me. This is always really interesting to me when I look up, like, character names on wikis. Oh, come on. Hammy boy, Where is it? There it is. I'm interested if the name has, I'm interested, what the meaning of the name is, and, of course, what the other meanings are in other languages. So let me see. Because, usually most wikis have that sort of thing listed. Let me check. Unfortunately, this wiki does not have one of those. Damn. Oh well. Man. Well, if anybody's like vaguely interested in looking that shit up, then you know. Your homework. I don't know. There's an ancient book, a photograph.
This place is certainly full of stuff. Do you suppose this is a picture of the late Duke?
I believe so, yes.
The old Duke Harrison died a while ago and left behind a massive fortune. If he's gone, who is this vampire the whole town's talking about?
Sam mentioned that Mr. Beluga had an older brother here. I'd say he's likely the man at the heart of all this talk.
But if he's Mr. Beluga's older brother, then he would have to be old and feeble by now. Oh, but then vampires don't age normally, do they?
I couldn't possibly comment. In German, Erzen sounds very close to Herzog, which is the German word for Duke. Ah, okay. I was going to... I didn't want to assume anything, but I was going to say earlier that it sounds like a very, like... It sounds like a very sort of German type thing. But, you know, I assume the resemblance is just... Well, no, knowing the Layton crew, it's probably that. Because, like, you know, they tend to base a lot of their stuff in that sort of general stuff, I guess, yeah. Ah, the other meaning, which is heart. Alright. I see you've taken quite an interest in that picture. Is this what I think it is? It's a photograph of the entire Erzen family, who were responsible for Volsuntz's legendary wealth. The distinguished older gentleman on the left is Duke Erzen. His youngest son, Frederick, is in the middle, and his eldest son, Anton, is on the right. That Frederick, that's Mr. Beluga, the founder and owner of the Montero Express, is it not? Oh, you know him? Well, in addition to owning a railway, Frederick is a friend of mine and owner of this museum. It's a sad story, really. He cut all ties to his father and left town 50 or so years ago. When he left, he took out a small portion of the Erzen wealth and used it to start his railway. Yes, Frederick is quite a study in contradictions. He disliked his father enough to change his name, but he returned to Volsunz to found this museum.
Did the feud extend to all the members of the Herzen family?
No, Frederick and Anton were always quite close, but their relationship with their father was never the same after that fateful day.
What day was that, sir?
The day Duke Erzen discovered the vein of gold that brought so much wealth to Volsunz.
He's a different man after that. Something changed him. Greed, perhaps?
Well, yes, there was that. But there was something more than greed infesting his heart.
What do you think that was?
No, I think it's best if we end this chat here. It's not my place to speculate about what goes on in the hearts of other people.
Of course. Tell me this, though, if you can. Where is Anton now?
That's a good question. I've heard rumors that he might still be living in that old castle. I can't imagine anyone would live in a place so run down that people call it a vampire den. Gracious, look at how long we've been chatting. I think it's time for me to get back to work. Please look around for as long as you like.
Seems money can't solve all your problems, eh, Professor?
Well, anything else we can click around here? Anything else to study? Whoop, there's something.
Professor, take a look at this case of knickknacks.
These appear to be common household items owned by the Herzen family.
Some of them look positively ancient.
Quite. The Herzen family clearly has a long and rich family history. Yeah. Anything else around? Well, a hint coin apparently. Thank you, Hammy boy. Whoop. A statue of the Duke.
That's one impressive statue. It must be of the Duke.
This entire museum appears to be dedicated to celebrating his achievements, so I'd have to agree.
But why Wait a second, I thought Mr. Beluga owned this place.
Yes, I believe that's the case.
And he built this museum in honor of his father. Maybe he's not so bad after all.
Perhaps. Anything else to look around that? Anything at all? Am I correct in believing that you wish to understand the secrets of the Elysian box? Yes, that's right. Do you happen to know anything about it? I'm sure you already know that the Elysian box is an Urzen family heirloom. At Mr. Beluga's request, I've been researching the history of Fulsense and the Urzen family. In doing so, I discovered a secret in this town's history that reveals the truth behind the Elysian box. Intriguing. What is this secret you speak of? It's easy to ask that question when you don't know what you're getting into, Mr. Layton. If you thirst for the truth and are ready to face it, you do well to visit the town mine. Many miners used to keep little diaries down there to document their time below ground. If you find one of those, you'll have a first-hand account of what transpired back then. Thank you for the advice. We'll have a look for ourselves. Come, Luke. Let's head to the mine. Okay, let's go. And we got a diary key. Set out for the mine on the edge of town. Okay, but first... Ever since she left, Father and I have been at each other's throats day and night. The mysterious disease plaguing our town continues to drive people to flee their homes for a safer life elsewhere. If only she had stayed with me. I feel like I could have weathered the storm. I still ask myself why she left this town. If she truly loved me, then why did she leave? Damn, son. That's the... That's a question. I'm not sure if I have the proper prospects to answer it, though. Hammy boy, please. Where is it? Thank you. Never ignore a hint coin again because of this fuck. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Maybe getting Hammy boy fit was a bit of a mistake. Oi, you two must have nerves of steel to come all the way out here. That doesn't mean I won't need to see what you're made of. Try this puzzle on for size. Okay. Different suits. Below are 15 cards. There are 4 cards from each suit. Diamonds, clubs, spades, and hearts. The cards are arranged on a 4x4 grid as shown below, and 4 cards have been already placed down. Arrange the remaining cards so that each vertical column, horizontal row, and diagonal line of 4 cards contains 1 card from each suit. Touch a card to change its suit. Okay. You cannot change the ones that are already set, though, so don't even try it. Okay, well this one has to be a spade, which means this one has to be a club, because we can't have 2 spades on the same line. Okay. This one has to be a heart, because this one has to be a diamond in that case, because you can't have 2 diamonds on the same line. Okay. So this one would have to be spades. This one would definitely have to be spades, because otherwise we would have 2 intersecting spades right there, which means this one would be a clover. I'm assuming they mean full diagonal line of 4. Please, because I think it would literally be impossible otherwise. Oh god. Okay, so heart, diamond. Okay, wait. Heart would be up here for this one, which means spade would be right here. Diamond would be right here. Clover / club would be right there. Diamond would be here. And heart would be here. Bada bing, bada boom. Give me that W. Easy. That one's easy.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Nicely done. Did that one give your brain a workout? It's a great puzzle to set up with real cards and share with a friend. It was pretty easy. That's what I'm talking about. Superb puzzle solving there. Listen, there's a castle's on the other side of this forest. No one go within a mile of it, but here the Duke's fortune is just sitting there in piles. If you're thinking about heading in, keep your guard up against the vampire, whatever's in there. Okay. Mysterious man with the sunglasses and the suit. I don't really know what's his deal. But sure, he's cool. The gate's locked shut. Let's go, Luke. Well, I guess we're not going here yet. I just wanted to check. Because there was a branch in the path, and I was like, huh, maybe we can go there first, but nah.
This must be the mine we heard about, Professor.
Yes, it appears to be sealed off. Just imagine it, Luke. They used to dig for gold here.
There must have been a lot of gold down there if it had such a huge effect on the entire town. But if it brought so much wealth, then why on earth would they ever close the mine down?
That's a question we might be able to answer if we can find some account of what transpired here. There's no sense in any more speculation. Let's venture in. Okay. Let's. Oh boy. Well, there's no tower, but there is a castle and a mine. So I guess if you put the vertical space of those two together, you have your tower for this game. Oop.
This door isn't going to open, Professor.
Yes, it would seem we need to solve this puzzle first.
No, I don't quite see the correlation.
The button that opens the door in front of you is buried deep within this machine, so you can't push it directly. However, by pulling the lever at the top to the left or right, you can move the various gears in place in the machine, allowing you to press the button at the bottom. In order to push the green button, should you pull the lever towards A or B? Well, if it goes this way, and that means this would go like this, and this would go like this, and then this would go like this, and wait. Okay, wait, we go counterclockwise. Doesn't that make that go left, or does that make that go right? I don't know. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Counterclockwise. That would make it go right, I think. Would you make this? I don't fucking know. It's a 50-50 shot. Go for it.
And now to test my theory.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
Before you think, though, I think the puzzle through site, you know what the... Yeah. I'm not good at how gears turn, which means I'm fucked for next game. Oh boy.
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
Nicely done. Moving the lever towards B will move the gears in a way that causes the bottom lever to hit the green button. Since there are only two possible answers for this puzzle, could just guess, but hopefully you were able to work it out properly. Don't call me out like this. Layton, don't call me out like this, please. Excellent. The door is open now. Let us proceed. All right. Sure thing. Oh, puzzle.
Look, there's something on the wall here.
That is most certainly a puzzle. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Can I just say one of my minor, like, I know we've been ragging on the Catriel Layton game for a while now, but just one of my more minor gripes is that they changed the sound effect and the icon for when you click a puzzle, and I know that is like the most minor thing that I shouldn't give a shit about, but I don't know why, it just rubs me the wrong way. Anyway, all of the doors in the maze below only open when pushed from one direction, as shown. It is therefore impossible to pass through every room when going through the maze, from the entrance to the exit. However, this feat would be possible if one of the doors opened in the opposite direction. Can you find and circle this door? Okay. I don't know, it seems like you can go through all the doors to me. No. Okay, let's think about this. If I'm possible, pass through every room while going through the maze from the entrance to the exit. However, this would be possible if one of the doors could open in the opposite direction. It doesn't say you only have to do it once. I'm just saying you could just go back and forth through certain doors in order to cheat your way to the solution. You know? But the game's not asking about that, is it?
Oh wait, maybe it's this one?
Here goes. Layton's apprentice
Hey.
strikes again.
Yeah, you have to pass through every room on the way to solve the puzzle, but no one ever says you can't pass through the same room twice.
But then that also kind of makes the fucking thing fall apart, doesn't it? Because then you can just pass through every... whatever.
I finally solved it! Still, it's odd, Professor. Why would someone go through the trouble of placing a puzzle down here?
Perhaps the miners made puzzles to pass the time between shifts down in the mine. Oh, another key! Oh god, we're almost done with getting all the diary pieces.
My father fell ill from that sickness and has passed away. I also heard that many of the people who left Volsense have formed a village a safe distance from town. I imagine she lives there now too. I decided to send her a letter. As Duke, I can't leave town, but I'm entrusting my message with the man who is passing through town. Now all I can do is wait for her reply.
Alrighty dighty then. Bonk. We need to use this lift if we have to head further into the mine, but it seems to be broken. How can we get it running again?
There's a circuit board over here. We should be able to use this to restore power to the elevator.
Let's see. Yes. Follow the instructions on the circuit board, Luke. That should fix our problem.
Uh-oh, it's all written in Morse code.
Oh wait, no, even worse.
Oh no, even worse, it's a sliding block puzzle.
The circuit board for the lift contains a puzzle. According to the instructions, you need to make the blue and red balls switch places in order to restore power to the lift. Are you up to the task? Okay. Come on now. I just gotta clear the path. Hey, hey, hey. Oh. Oh, this one's fucking easy. I don't know what I was worried about.
Here goes. That was almost too easy.
Good job. So how many moves did it take you to complete the task? If you did in 12 moves, you can give yourself a pat on the back. Okay. No pats for Perry.
Oh, the lift is making some noise. I think it's fixed.
Excellent. I suppose our next move should be to head down. Alright. Let's. Oh, fuck. What's all this? Hammy boy! Please! I just want to open the safe! I'm sorry, I'm sorry I keep making a big deal of it, but every time he points something out, every time he goes, "Found one!" or whatever he says each time, it literally prevents me from clicking on anything else while the hamster is on screen. What do you think, Luke? Could the safe hold some of the journals that Grinko mentioned?
Well, we won't know until we open it. How do we open it?
The lock is rather complicated. Let me see if I can decipher the code. The old safe. Find the 4-digit code that opens the safe. You can use the digits 0 to 5 in your answer, but each digit can only be used once. The small lights next to each row of digits are the key to finding the code, as they tell you how much in common that row has with the code. What? A white light indicates a digit that is in the code, but in a different place in the sequence. An orange light indicates a digit that is in the code and in the correct spot. Touch the digits at the bottom of the screen to change them, then touch submit when you finally have your answer. What? Huh? 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 A white light indicates a digit that is in the code but in a different place in the sequence. Okay. An orange light indicates a digit that is in the code and in the correct spot. Okay. But what does it mean when they're both there? Huh? Start by working out which digits belong in the code, regardless of order. I guess 0 and 1? I am so fucking confused. You already know this, but every digit in the code is in the very top row of digits. 2 of the digits in 4150 are even in the right place. So it's 4, 1, and then what else? Huh? So it's 4, 1, and then what? Because, like, they only mark the first 2 of each one. So I guess 3 is either the second or third one. I guess 3 being digit 1 on this one, and being both, apparently it's both, okay, a white light indicates a digit that is in the code but in a different place in the sequence, and orange light indicates a digit that is in the code and in the correct spot. So I guess 3 is both in the correct spot and not in the correct spot. Just a counter, what? You can just do it there. The 5 nearest reach is gonna tell you how much in common that row has with the code. Oh wait. Oh wait, I thought it had something to do with like the 1, 2, and the 3, 4. Okay, wait. Red light just tells you there's a number in the wrong spot. I thought it said that it's in the code in the it says in the correct. Huh? Ah. 0, 1 are both orange. Those are the only orange ones. I know it doesn't matter. I don't wait. No, wait, yeah, the order doesn't matter. So 0, 1 isn't the first 2. It just means that a random 2 of them from... It just means that a random 2 of them from this 4 is in this. Okay, wait, you and the game are sending me 2 very different messages here. Okay, wait. A white light indicates a digit that is in the code but in a different place in the sequence. An orange light indicates a digit that is in the code and in the correct spot. Okay. Yeah, I guess. So I guess 0 and 1 are not number 1 and number 2, but maybe either number 2 and number 1, number 2 and number 3, or number 3 and number 4, or number 4 and number 3. I don't know. There's too many variables. So I guess I can rule out 0 and 1 being in spots 1 and 2.
Why is this 750? I don't know. It can't be too little, or else people are just gonna spam it. Look at the third row of digits. You can see that the 2 digits match ones in the code and are in the correct position. Since you know the code uses 4, 1, 5, and 0, you can assume the 0 and 1 from this row are part of the code and in the correct place. Now you need to work out where 4 and 5 go. Okay. You can see the 2 digits match ones in the code and are in the correct position. You assume the 0 and 1 from this row are part of the code and in the right place. So wait, that means these 2 are in the right place. So that means it's 0, 1 for the first 2. But then what? So the orange indicates it's in the code and in the correct spot. Well, if you compare that with that, then wouldn't the third digit be 5, I guess? But then what's the last one? Well, wait, if it's 0 and 1, and that means it can't be 2 and 3. That means that the other 2 are ruled out because there aren't more lights, I think. I think that's how that works. Like, you can rule out these 2 then, right? Yeah. And since we already have 0, 1, and 5, then I guess by process of elimination, the last one would be 4? Is that it, Layton? Okay.
Huh. Wonderful.
Do I get a proper explanation? No? Okay. I really just feel like I just stumbled my way into that answer, but okay. Sure. Well, that did the trick. Alright.
Have a look at this, Professor.
Ah, this looks like a miner's diary. It's just the thing we've been looking for, Luke. Perhaps you can shed some light on what transpired here. Let's see what it says. We dig up... I am so sorry. This fucking word has been ruined for me. We dug up some funny mineral that I've never seen before here in the Duke's gold deposit. I fucking hate that I can't look at the word funny without laughing anymore. God damn it. The funny. He's sure the ore can be refined as some other kind of precious metal. Personally, I feel like there's something sinister about the stuff. Not that the Duke cares one bit. No, he'll have his way, and we'll keep digging. I'd bet my life on that.
Some other kind of precious metal? I thought this was a gold mine.
Ever since we unearthed the awful ore, people have been dropping like flies from some unknown illness. There are so many sick people in town that half our miners have stopped coming into work. What in the world is going on here?
Gosh, that's just terrible. So many people must have been sick.
Fulton's time as a gleaming beacon of prosperity is at an end. This town is cursed and ruined. I suspect we're just days away from shutting down this awful mine for good. I leave this diary behind so that anyone who tries to reopen the mine may think twice about it. How odd. The date on this last entry is from just about 50 years ago.
That can't be right. The mine was up and running until recently.
Yes, or so we've been told, but this has got me thinking. Both this diary and Grinko suggest a connection between the Elysian box and the events in the mine. From what I can tell, all of this traces back to a single man, the Duke himself. Even if he himself is long gone, his castle may yet contain the answers to all of our questions.
So, does that mean we have to visit that spooky castle for ourselves?
Do you mean to tell me you're scared of the place?
Of course not. 1,000,000 vampires wouldn't scare me.
If there truly is a vampire living in the castle, I'd very much like to make his acquaintance.
Don't say things like that, Professor. If we met one, I'm sure he'd eat us on the spot.
Professor and Luke decide to venture out to Herzen Castle. Okay, let's go. I believe we've retrieved the records we came for. Let's take our leave now.
But what's this? The lift is out of service.
I say, this won't do.
Oh, but look here, there's a set of buttons built into the wall. Surely one of these buttons will send the lift back up, but they're disconnected. Restart the lift.
Oh god.
The wires connecting the lift to the button controlling it have somehow been severed. However, if you can connect the negative and the positive on the top to the wires carrying it to the same charge below, you can fix the lift. To do so, draw lines between sets of terminals. Draw 2 lines to connect each positive and negative terminal to its counterpart and get the lift running again. Okay. Okay, so wait. So that is a negative. That's a negative. Okay. Now you know where the positive is. Ooh, over and under. Boop, boop. Why scramble? It's a fire hazard. Well, you leave a place for 50 years, you find some regrettable mistakes were made, and that maybe this whole mining operation shouldn't have been allowed from the get-go. But whatever, it's fine. Boop. Bep. Oh. Nice. Draw 2 lines. Yeah, just 2 lines. Easy. Funny.
Consider this puzzle solved.
What do you mean? I did the fucking...
My, this one is quite formidable.
I'm trying. I did my fucking homework. Like, look, okay, let's start from the negative. It goes whoop, and then it goes over and under again, and then it goes all the way over here, so that's a negative. Meanwhile, on the positive end, you go from here, and then it goes over and under and right here. That's a positive, which means these two connect. Meanwhile, the positive here, it goes over and under and right here. So that's a positive. Now on the other negative, it goes, okay, I've lost it. I've lost you. Bep, bep, bep. Connect those. Okay. Down the negative, it goes over and under and through the loop. And over here. What am I missing? Huh? What exactly am I missing, Layton, huh? What exactly, what am I supposed to be doing here, eh? Am I not supposed to be connecting the negatives to the positive? Wait, carrying the same charge. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a dumbass. Hold on. That was just me misreading the equation. Does it not make sense though? I think I just misunderstood. It's fine. The buttons appear to be working. We should be able to leave the mine now. Okay. Let's get the fuck out. I don't care. Call me despicable meme. Oh, hey! Hola, friendson. Am I glad to see you? I was sure I'd never see another soul ever again. Hey, I know you. You were in the last game. I was traveling El Mundo, and last thing I remember, I was on El Transito to Egypt. Tell me, por favor, how long ago were these fine pyramids built? Sorry, sir, you're not in Egypt. Do you remember how you got here? I haven't the foggiest, senor. Un minuto, I'm heading for Africa. The next minuto, I'm down here. With no other eye, I started poking at this thing to pass the time, and I think I broke it. Help me fix it, s'il vous plaît. Sure. Is that true? God, no. Small ornaments dangle from a metal bar, and they've thrown the bar off balance. The 5 ornament strings are spaced equally apart, and each type of ornament weighs a different amount. 3 light ornaments weigh the same as 1 heavy ornament, while 2 light ornaments weigh the same as a medium. Place one of the 3 ornaments in the rectangle to space marked to restore the bar's balance. Oh, fuck. Can't believe you've done this. Well, there's a lot of moons over there, and that's sort of tilting it over there. Maybe it's the circles that are causing it to be off balance, though. I don't know. I mean, I see a lot of circles over here, but also, you know, that is a lot of moons, Maybe the moons just need like a little bit more of a tilt. Maybe the star's like really heavy. Do I really just dare to just gung-ho it and say fuck it, improv? Yeah.
And now to test my theory.
Hey! Now explain it to me, because I don't have the time. The crescent moon ornament is just heavy enough to balance things out. A single star weighs the same as one sun and moon together. The strand of ornaments that is supposed to counterbalance the one with the doesn't have any star-shaped ornaments, but if you compare the ornaments shown above, you can work out what should go in the space regardless. Okay, glad to know I completely just cheesed that. Oh, wunderbar! A million arigatos, mine ami. Now my mind is at ease, I can finally leave this musty tomb. Hey, and a diary key as well. Hell yeah. Boop. I don't know how many days have passed waiting to hear back from her. It's been so long, in fact, I barely even remember sending that letter. Maybe she really doesn't love me. Maybe she's living in some other town, happily married to another man. Man, maybe just move on, like that one little girl said earlier. Oh, hi. Oh, Mr. Layton. What are you doing here? Now, Luke, sir, if I may be so bold, what brings you to these parts? Well, to be blunt, sir, I've been doing a bit of spying on you for some time now. You've had quite the investigation. It won't be long before it all snaps into focus for you. It is for that reason I feel I can no longer hide the truth of this place for you. What are you getting at, sir?
You've seen my studio, all those pictures of the town there. Those are pictures I took. The ones in the station are my work as well. Those photographs have held my interest for some time now. As they should. Mr. Layton, do you remember our last meeting in my shop? You pointed out a certain strange phenomenon occurring in photos taken within Fulsense. Yes, just one curiosity among the many we've seen in this town. It feels as though the whole of Fulsense conspires to keep a secret hidden from us.
Your feeling is right, sir. You see, Fulsense is a cursed town.
Cursed? To call it such may seem base. But I assure you the town's past is the very definition of the word.
What, based?
No, cursed.
Oh. I could have sworn it was based.
Yo, why that man built like a Mario Bros. He kinda is, though.
Maybe I should give him Luigi voice.
Or perhaps the curse is a punishment we are meant to endure for the great mistakes of our past.
No, this is awful. This is fucking awful. I'm so sorry. But I kind of want to keep doing it.
But all nightmares eventually end, and I feel it won't be long now before we awaken. Huh? I encourage you to head to that castle in the distance to meet with Duke Anton.
Is this Anton, the eldest son of the previous Duke?
Oh, he is. Duke Anton has presided over Herzen Castle since his father's passing some time ago. I served the Herzen family until that day 50 years ago when I left it all behind and fled. I don't think Anton will ever forgive me. You see, he's a man who abhors betrayal above all else.
What transpired 50 years ago?
The answers to all your questions can be found at the castle. I urge you to head there. Perhaps a voice of reason like yours might persuade Duke Anton to listen.
If you believe it will settle the matter, we'll visit the castle.
Yes, see with your own eyes what's become of this town. Perhaps then we'll finally reach the end of this dark tunnel we've been traveling through.
Luke, I believe our destination has become apparent. You know where we must go next, don't you?
The people we talked to are scared to death of the vampire they say is living up in that castle. And that chat with the photographer only raises more questions. What happened 50 years ago? And what on earth is going on in that castle?
Almost overnight, the Herzen family became incredibly wealthy when they discovered that seam of gold. If we can understand the story behind that, our questions about the Elysian box will be answered.
But how are we going to get into the castle, Professor? I don't think it's the kind of place we can just waltz into.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's impossible by any means.
What do you mean?
The tracks we saw on the road to the castle were still very fresh. It seemed the stagecoach is bringing something to the castle every day. We need to only follow it to find our way into the castle.
Oh, of course! That stagecoach is our ticket in!
Excellent deduction, Luke. Now, shall we get going?
I'm ready to go wherever you are, Professor. Just lead the way.
All right. The symbol is the goat emblem. The symbol is actually a crest belonging to the Herzen family, who once ruled over Folsense. It's clear that the Herzen family and the Elysian box are deeply connected. All right. Oh fuck! There you are.
Over here.
Hammy boy, I swear to God. Thank you, but still.
The gate is shut tight.
In order to get in, we'll simply have to wait for the stagecoach.
Look, there's a stagecoach now. Quick, let's hide. It's open! Professor, the gate's open!
We've escaped their detection. If we're going to enter, now is our only chance. Move, quickly! Alright. Let's go.
Do we really have to go through this forest to get there? I have to say, I find this place rather spooky. Ah!
Luke, what's the matter?
A ghost! There's a ghost in the forest!
Oh, Luke, you know there are no such things as ghosts. Your eyes must be playing tricks on you.
But I'm positive I saw it, Professor!
Deep breaths, Luke. When on edge, remember, even something as harmless as a gnarled tree can look like a ghost.
I suppose so.
Feeling better? Good. Come along, we mustn't let the stagecoach get too far ahead. Well, so much for that, we got a puzzle.
It's pitch black out here, Professor.
Yes, without some sort of light, I don't believe we'll be able to advance. But what do we have here? We're in luck, my boy. I think someone left a lantern here. My boy. Light the way. Use lamps to light the dark forest path. For each lamp, assume its light reaches to the end of any straight road. Use the fewest lamps possible to light all the paths. So where should the lamps go? Oh, there's a sort of puzzle just like this in I think it was Miracle Mask. I just wish that, like the one in Miracle Mask, it kept the light there. Oh well. 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 That does that. Okay. And that does all that. We need one on this diagonal as well, I'm assuming. But also on this one. Wait, did I do it? Wait. Bonk. 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 Wait. Holy shit. Wait, I think that's it. Ah! If you just follow the diagonals, it's more or less it solves itself. Easy.
This should do the trick. Huh. Wonderful.
Wonderful. Good job. The paths were scary, but that was just because it was dark. Right?
Aha! Now we've got a light. Curious though, isn't it? Who would leave a perfectly good lantern out here?
I can't imagine someone simply forgot it here. It's almost like someone is leaving a trail for us. Yeah. Well, let's move along then. No hammy boy to interrupt us now. Let's... Oh, mushroom.
Look at that strange mushroom, Professor.
Curious. I've never seen this type before. Let me study it just a moment before we move on. Okie dokie. Collect all the mushrooms in this forest as you pass through. Each circular clearing on the map contains mushrooms. You don't want to spend too long in this creepy forest, though, so find the quickest route that visits each clearing only once. That's all you'll ever get. Okay. Well, if we start over here, that's a pretty short distance. Okay. No, that can't be right. No, I don't feel that. There's a bit of jumping through trees in there that makes that a bit, I feel like I'm onto something starting there, though. Wait. So maybe if we go like this instead. Yeah, that's a bit better. There's no jumping all around like a maniac. Yeah. And and we can just take out this long path and have a slightly shorter but still long path here, but we still have to... Oh, I'm worried that's gonna fuck it though. I'm worried that's gonna totally fuck it up, but I feel like there's gotta be at least one long path you go on in order to make this work.
Let's see if this works.
All right, yeah.
That was too easy.
All right, much-tastic. Fuck, I clicked too soon. Well,
Now that your curiosity is satisfied, can we please move on, Professor?
yeah, sure. All right. Wait. I knew it. I knew those two places would have some. Got him. And 100 puzzles. I think that's more than enough to see the game to the end. Probably. I'd hope so.
Oh, when did it get so chilly?
Indeed, it's so cold out here. The lake is frozen over. Refilling. Well, I would have to do a quick BRB to refill my glass, but I'll take a sip. It's so cold out here. The lake is frozen over. Oh, I have an idea for a shortcut. Oh boy, slippery crossings. The lake in front of the professor is frozen solid. The ice is thick enough to stand on, but so slippery that any movement in any direction causes him to slide uncontrollably in that direction until he hits a wall. While he is stationary, you can change the professor's direction by touching the arrows around him. Can you guide the professor through a slippery lake to the goal? Oh, Miracle Mask, I think, also had a very similar puzzle to this as well. Except in that case, instead of Layton, you were moving penguins around, I think. Damn it, I was so close. Oh, wait. Yo, easy.
This should do the trick.
Boing.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Got him. Whew, that sure was slippery, but you can't stop now. Our crossing went as well as could be hoped for, but we can't stop here. Off we go. Oh, fuck. I know that's a puzzle.
Wow, watch your step here, Professor. It's nothing but ice.
There's no snow for us to walk on here, so we'll need to tread carefully. Here goes. Slippery crossings 2. Sure, I'll try this one as well. Why not? Ease. Aww. I knew it wouldn't be so simple. Oh, but maybe it is that simple. Fucking got him.
Here goes.
I'm really good at those types of puzzles, if you couldn't tell.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
You made it. Feels like you're getting the hang of these puzzles. Just remember, if you ever come across a frozen lake in real life, be sure to keep off it. Those things are dangerous. Yes, thank you, Layton. Would have never known otherwise. Well done. It's a miracle we both made it across without taking a tumble. I sense we're getting close, Luke. Let's keep moving. Another one? Another. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. We're taking a quick detour just to do all of these. And here we are facing another frozen lake. Appears to be the only way across, so here we go. All right, let's go. Okay, now I'm going in circles. This one might actually be a bit of a challenge. Oh. Whoa, mama. Or not. Got him. I'm the big brain. I'm a big brainy fella. Be glad the professor isn't a champion ice skater. Okay, so he'd have an easier time moving around the ice, but then you'd be out of a puzzle because of it. That's fair. That's fair.
We made it across. Now we've only a short distance left to cover, and we'll be there. Anyway, let's stop messing around. Oh, here we are. Hammy boy. Well, here we are. At the castle. Let's get across that bridge.
Professor, are you sure it's safe to cross this thing? It looks a bit, rickety.
Yo, it's Shrek's castle. God damn it. I hate that I was thinking the exact same thing. Nuz, I was literally thinking the exact same thing because of the bridge. And like the... Whatever you do, don't look down. Shrek, I'm looking down! God damn it. We are on the same wavelength tonight, buddy. Safe enough, I believe. Are you frightened, Luke?
A little, yes. I mean, just look. If I fell, that'd be the end of me for sure.
Now, Luke, it may seem scary, but if you stay calm and keep moving forward, you'll be just fine. Just don't look down.
Professor, I'm looking down!
Here, help me with this puzzle. It'll help you take your mind off our little trip across the chasm. Puzzle 100, a rickety bridge. Luke and Professor Layton stand on one edge of a rickety old bridge.
You said this would help me take my mind off of it!
Afraid of falling into the chasm below, Luke's legs have become stiff with fear, and he can only walk across the bridge in increments of 1 or 3 planks at a time. The narrowness of the bridge prevents Luke from doubling back the way he came or switching the foot he's standing on before stepping forward. Use your stylus to create a path that guides Luke safely across the bridge while avoiding any gaps in the planks. Luke is safe when he steps on the red footprint. Damn it! That was close, but we didn't quite hit the red footprint, so... Shit. Oh, once again I have fucked up. Hold up. I think that was the same way I did it last time. Oops. Hey, there we go. Nice.
And now to
Test my theory. We've done it. I thought that puzzle was for Luke. Why did Layton solve it? Oh well, that was some fancy footwork. The 9th step you choose gets Luke safely across the bridge.
Well, I suppose I feel a little better, but this bridge still makes me nervous. Wow, this place looks even scarier up close.
Feeling nervous again, are you?
Not in the slightest. Let's go, Professor!
Ah! Somebody help me! What seems to be the problem, sir? There's a vampire in that castle. I thought it was a goner, but I managed to give him the slip.
An actual vampire? Are you sure?
Oh, I didn't stick around to check his fangs up close, sonny boy. I've got to get out of here. Ah!
So what do you think of all this vampire business now, Professor?
The rumor does seem to have spread throughout the population of Folsons.
Well, do you think maybe it could be, more than a rumor? Mr. Parcell seemed fairly sure.
That's what we're here to find out. There's a few more steps and we'll find out for ourselves. Oh boy! We're right at the end game now. An encounter at the end of the line. Well, let's hop in. It would appear you've solved at least 80 puzzles. I commend your perseverance and proclaim you worthy of entrance to this castle.
Welcome.
Oh, hi. I forgot you were a character.
Sorry to intrude, but we are investigating an important antique. This box we have here. The emblem on its lid seems connected to your house in some way. Do you have time to answer a few questions?
I think this matter would best be addressed by the master. Please, come inside.
Okay, sure. Let's pop in for a visit. What could go wrong?
Wow, this place is really something else.
Indeed, Luke. This castle is extremely impressive.
Right this way, please.
Good evening. Welcome to my house. So, if I understand correctly, you're saying people fear the box because they believe it kills anyone who opens it. That's quite a story, isn't it?
His voice
It
is deeper
seems
than I
that the
remember.
design on this box is connected to your family in some way. Can you tell me anything about this?
It's true that it was a Herzen family heirloom. Although I parted with it a number of years ago, the garish emblem you mentioned wasn't exactly, suited to my taste.
Exactly,
Personally, I think it's quite spectacular.
Oh, is that so? Well, chalk it up to my bad taste then.
You know, I don't think he's telling us the whole story.
Perhaps not. It's hard to say just yet.
I'm sorry I'm not much help, though I confess, visitors are always delightful. I'm sure you've had a long journey, so please do stay the night. Prepare the quarters for our guests, Nigel.
Yes, right away, Master.
Wow, this is the poshest room I've ever seen. The Military Express looks tawdry by comparison.
it's a room befitting the wealthiest and most influential family of Fawcett.
I have a hard time believing a place as gorgeous as this has a vampire lurking about it.
Oh, you never know, Luke. Maybe Anton himself is a vampire. You just haven't realized it yet.
Anton? I doubt it. He seemed like a perfectly nice chap to me. Wait a second, I thought you didn't believe in vampires. Are you pulling my leg, Professor? Still, now that you mention it, there is something strange going on here. Remember that picture we saw in the Herzen Museum? Anton was in it, wasn't he? Thing is, that photo was taken 50 years ago, but Anton doesn't look a day older.
So it's been bothering you too, has it? I can't quite understand how it could be possible. It's especially odd given that Mr. Beluga has clearly aged since the picture was taken. It seems both Anton and his castle warrant further examination.
There's that famous Layton intuition acting up again.
I suppose you could say that, though I'd hardly call it famous. Why don't we start our exploration of the castle with this room?
Good idea. Let's get to it.
All right. Oh! That is a fascinating painting. Ever seen such a convincing illustration of a ball? It's rather lovely, yes. From what I've seen of this castle, I'm certain the ball was extremely opulent. My, it's getting late. It's time for a quick puzzle and then it's off to sleep, alright? But you just said we were investigating! The couple in the piece seem to be dancing high in the air, floating impossibly near the chandelier. But when viewed properly, there's nothing strange about the picture. If you look closely enough, one peculiar area of the painting hints at the reason the whole picture seems so odd. Find that peculiar area and circle it to learn the truth. Well, I was gonna say maybe it's the fact that this guy is like standing right there, but it's also like a matter of I think I need to look for something that like proves that it's like a reflection or something instead. I don't know. Let me analyze this a little more. Just find... damn it. Find the oddity. Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. I'm overthinking it. It's just a reflection, isn't it? It is just a reflection.
Let's
I'm
see
being
what this
dumb.
looks.
My bad.
Piece of cake.
Face of cake. It's been a while. Now, aside, the couple seem to be the only two people with a visible reflection on the floor. It seems that the scene in this painting isn't at the ball itself, rather of its reflection on the ballroom floor. Perhaps the young couple out on the floor looked so happy together that the painter didn't want to ruin their dance by staring straight at them. Also, he's not a vampire, because vampires don't have reflections. It really is a magnificent picture.
Oh, what's this? Luke, tell me, do these two look familiar to you?
Looks like Anton, and is that Katya? Or are my eyes playing tricks on me? Ugh, I must be tired.
What else are we looking at?
I say, look at this picture, Luke. Is that faux sense there?
I mean, it certainly looks like the town. It was in my thumbnail the other day.
I think so. The artist's inscription down here says this painting is 50 years old. Looks more or less the same as the faux sense we see outside our window, though. What are you thinking, Professor?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just pondering something. Alright, it's getting late, Luke. It's been quite a day for us, so perhaps it's best to turn in.
Yeah, I could use some sleep. Good night, Professor.
All right, then.
Oh.
Oh, flashback. Oh, wait, no, it's a dream.
What? Professor, is that Katya?
The resemblance is striking.
What are they doing together?
Uh-oh.
Fear not, my dear. They're just the main course for this evening. And my, don't they look fresh.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, lovely. You're awake. It's been far too long since I've encountered prey so feisty.
Anton! What sort of madness is this?
I knew it! You are a vampire!
Well, if that's the case, it was rather foolish for you to venture here, wouldn't you say?
Well, maybe, but we ran out of leads. You know, you get how it is.
But I'm afraid it's too late now. I must begin preparations. In the meantime, why don't you just stay put and enjoy each other's company?
It's like, oh no, no, we can't do the meme today. Oh no.
After all, it'll be your last chance.
Jonathan something or other. I don't know.
Did you hear that? Anton's going to eat us for dinner.
Luke, listen to me. Take a deep breath and collect yourself.
But
There's no cause for worry, my boy. Whoever tied these ropes is clearly no sailor. With a little work, I may be able to get free.
Okay, how to escape. A man sits bound by a long length of rope among several posts. While he has no hope of untying his bonds, he can still move his legs. Were he to stand up and run away, his long trail of rope looks like it might catch on at least one of the posts. He'll need to use his legs to pull up any post that the rope will get caught on before he can dash off. Touch these posts to mark them with an X. Well. I think I can safely say this one. Pull that one up. That one looks fine. That one looks fine. That one looks fine. I want to say that one looks fine, if only because it depends on the way he's running. This one definitely looks fine. I'd say that one is fine too. So maybe these two, maybe just this one if these two don't work out.
And now to test my theory.
Okay, maybe it is just the one.
Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
Quite formidable. Okay. We'll get you, little man. Bonk.
And now to test
I
my
don't see it
theory.
getting, I don't see it getting caught on any of the other ones.
And there we have it.
You did it. Mark the area and circle by rope, and suddenly the puzzle gets a lot easier. There's only one post that needs to be removed for this man to make his getaway. He better hurry up and see that post loose. Get that post loose. My bad. Yeah, get out of there. We're finally free, but there's no time to stand around. We must find a way out, and quickly. Alright. Let's get out of here. Oh.
Oh no, we're locked in. There's no place to run.
Calm yourself, Luke. There's bound to be another way out of this room. Look around you.
Oh, there's an axe on the wall.
No, Luke.
No.
I can see the key. If only I could reach it.
Here, let's see if I can reach it.
This will make a good Among Us map. Oh my god, another block puzzle. I'm hate. God, this one's gonna be tricky. I mean, it is 60 pick-a-rats, so I guess, you know, it's earned its reputation. Did I just reset the puzzle? You know, this would be a lot easier if we could just rotate some shit. Like this! See it? I know, it's not meant to be easy. It's not meant to be easy. It's the end game. I know, but like, fuck. It's right there. I'm just... Reset. Fucking... I'm seething? I am filled with rage. In a sort of nonchalant way. Okay. Wait. This ain't no pick cross I've ever seen. This definitely has to go in here for at least a little bit, I think. Wait, if we move it like right there, then maybe we can get it just a... maybe. Wait, no. Oh, wait. No, I don't... no, wait. No. Move that block down, maybe? Oh, wait. If we get that out of the way, does the whole puzzle crumble before me? Did I just get it? Yeah, there we go.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Got him.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle
And we hit
unsolved.
3,000 rats. Hell yeah. Great work. Now Luke and Layton can finally leave the room.
There we are. The door is unlocked. Freedom is ours, Luke.
And we got the final diary key. Let's see what this bitch says.
In order to deal with the swine who sneaked into Volsense by night like rats to steal our gold, I decided to quite literally play the part of a monster. Though focused on this, at times my thoughts turned to that gilded box and the letter inside. I now suspect that neither made it to her. Oh, my dear Sophia, just to hear from you is all I desire.
Damn. Well, that's kind of a open-ended way to close off, but all right. Oh, that's a lot of...
Professor, if we want to get out of here, we should probably head up, don't you think?
Okay, that's the way we went.
Jackpot!
Hammy boy, please. Please. This door won't budge.
I don't see any kind of lock on it.
Good point. This door must be controlled by some sort of device positioned elsewhere. Let's head down from here and see what else is around. Okay, now we go down. Okay, sure. I've never seen such an immense boiler before. It's supposed to be the castle's main power source. For some reason, though, it's not currently in use.
And what do you make of these other contraptions? They're all so gigantic.
Were I to venture a guess, I'd say this equipment was used to mine gold in the area. It's probably the same equipment used to create that large hole in the castle's flooring. Oh, shit!
So that's why this place is so draughty. Oh, look at that bizarre smoke coming out of the hole. Don't get too close to it, Professor. That breathing in is probably terrible for you.
Whoever dug this shaft must have been an expert at using that machinery. One misplaced scrape of the shovel could have sent the whole foundation crashing down.
Not to be rude, but I don't think we have the time to admire the miner's handiwork.
Oh yes, quite right, my boy. I believe we can open the door above us if we get this boiler up and running again. Alright, steam power! Which valves do you need to open to send steam from the boiler into 2, but not 1 or 3? All valves start in the closed position. Answer using the solution that requires opening the fewest number of valves. Okay. Well, that one definitely needs to be open. Ooh, this one's a little tricky, isn't it? Right. Only, not 1 or 3. Not 1 or 3. I need to remember that. Fuck. I only need to go to 1. I mean, 2. So, wait. Okay, so, let's work this out. Okay, so it goes, that would be 1. Yeah, that'd be 2. 3. And then it goes through the, okay, so maybe just those 3. Yeah, there we go.
Piece of cake.
Face of cake. You only need to open the 3 valves to direct steam to 2 and not 3 or 1. Good work, my boy. Now, upward and outward. I don't see any other way out of here. Okay, let's go. What's this, though? Oh, the hole again. You know, if you just ever really want to see that picture again. Complete with a dramatic sting each time and all. Hey, how dare you? How dare you sacrilege my childhood like that? It's fine. I mean, Picross 3D was also the puzzling part of my childhood alongside Layton. They both hold a spot in my heart. That is the way out. I need to stop heading the same way I came. Come on, Perry. Little venti fella.
This hatch is shut tight too.
This hatch serves the only passage out of here. We need to open it in order to escape. Puzzle 135. Open the hatch.
Ow!
It seems that the lock here is some sort of magic square. In order to solve it, position the remaining numbers so that each string of 4 vertical, horizontal, and diagonal numbers adds up to the same total. Solve the magic square to open the hatch. Okay, well, I see we already have our answer here. We need 11, 17, 18. Okay, 5, 2, 4. That's 7, 11. Okay. 13. Oh, wait, no. 11, 17, 18. 7. We need 18 for each. Okay, gotcha. 4, 7, 1. Let's see. 8, 12, 6. 13, 16, 2. 10, 5, 3. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm getting it. All right, let's see what we got here. So that would be 12, 16. Wait, nope. 17, 18. Okay, so 14, 18, 13, 17. Yep, that's it. Got him.
And now to test my theory.
Yeah, point at
And
that
there we
motherfucker.
have it.
Show me where the gay is. Oh, wait, he's pointing at me. Oh, well, that explains a lot. Luke, the hatch is open now. Follow me. Okay, let's go. Take care that you don't slip, Luke. The floor is polished to an almost blinding shine.
Wow, you're right. It's like a mirror. Who do you think does all the polishing?
That would be me, sir.
Ah, it's the butler.
Yes, it most certainly is. I don't mean to be presumptuous, but what are you two doing up at this hour? If you're having trouble falling asleep, I suggest a good strong puzzle to clear and relax the mind.
You're not going to try to stop us or anything?
Stop you? Young sir, I haven't the foggiest notion what you're talking about. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, that puzzle. This hall's been filled with a hidden door, but to my chagrin, I've forgotten where. However, I do recall an old saying the servants used in days past to remember the location of the door. I'll now relate to you that saying, and your task, dear guests, will be to work out that door's location. Okay. Begin from the doors, etch in the decor. Everybody do the dinosaur. A path will appear, strong and quite clear, made of stars that flare, each within its own square. These words are said to point the way to the hidden door. Highlight where you might think the hidden door is hidden. Or, I'm sorry, highlight where you think the door is hidden, not where the hidden door is hidden. They're not redundant. Hold up. A path will appear, made of stars that flare, each within its own square. So, just ignore any that are like in multiple. Okay. So begin from the doors. Etched. This is etched. So follow the path of stars. Wait. Only in there. Wait. Hold up. I'm sorry. Gotcha. Right there. Right.
And now to test my theory.
Yeah, there we
A
go.
true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Excellent. The squares with stars contained neatly inside them form an arrow that points directly to the hidden door. You're goddamn right. Masterfully solved, sirs. Now that you've had that little nightcap, might I suggest returning to your quarters? These old halls can get quite draughty in the dead of night. I'll keep that in mind. Good night to you. Yes, and to you too. Okay, bye. Wait, fuck. I mean, bye. Perry, stop fumbling in the exact same spots, please. Ah!
Professor, I think I see a way we can get out of here.
Our search led us to the castle, and we're on the verge of revealing what killed Dr. Schrader. We must search this place thoroughly before we make our escape. Let's see what else is here.
Professor, I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Luke, listen to me. We can't turn back and run. Not now. We're so close to uncovering the truth about Volscience in the Elysian box. We must press on. Oh, but then... Uh-oh! Oh. Oh no. Oh, hi. You weren't here before.
Oh, I do believe that's...
Katya? Oh, what are you two doing here? I could ask you the same thing. It's dangerous here. There's a vampire living in this castle, you know. Anton, he's no vampire. He's just...
I'm quite puzzled, Katya. What do you know about this man?
It's not for me to say. Besides, right now you must focus all your efforts on escaping. If you linger here, the madness will grip you before long.
Madness? I'm afraid I don't understand. Please be honest with us. What's happening here?
Very well, I'll explain everything. But first you must get as far from this castle as possible. Quickly!
I know the way out. Follow me.
How are you related to this entire situation? Are you?
There's no time. You've got to get out of here.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's gonna stop us. Oh, no.
This won't do. People are trying to sleep, you know. Is it you? It can't be. Oh, how I've waited. It's been so unbearably long.
Professor, do you know what he's talking about?
Not in the slightest.
Come closer, my dear sweet Sophia. I've missed you so.
Her name's not Sophia, asshole.
Very well, then. Is this how it is? I didn't see this coming, Layton. Not at all.
I'm not sure I understand.
This is your fault, but you can't have my Sophia. You're going to be very sorry you crossed me.
Oh, Lord. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
There's no lack of swords here. Take whichever one you like. Know this, though. Only one of them is real. A true warrior always keeps his blade in hand.
Oh, fuck. Let's find that sword. The one true sword. A true warrior always keeps his blade in his hand. These are Anton's last words to Professor Layton before the start of their duel. Can you find the one real sword among Anton's collection? Circle your selection to draw your weapon of choice. All right. Well, there is no lack of swords, but it's the one that they always keep in their hand. It's the one the armor's holding. Right? That's how I remember it.
Protest my...
Yep. All right, let's fight.
Huh. Wonderful.
True warrior always keeps his blade in hand. Anton's words were a subtle hint that all the swords on the wall were for show. The only real one is the one sitting in the hand of the suit of armor. And now, we fight!
I didn't think you had it in you, Mr. Layton.
God, look at them fucking go!
Layton!
Sophia belongs to me. You can't have her. Ah!
Oh, it's deliciously cheesy, but I love it so. I love it so.
Something strange is happening. I just need to catch my breath.
No more! Please, just stop!
Oh, he seems, winded.
What's happened to me?
Are you all right?
Please just stop, Grandfather. Your body can't take it.
What did you say? I don't understand. Sophia, dear.
You haven't figured it out, have you? You really don't know. Then I guess it's up to me to tell you the truth. I'm your granddaughter, Anton.
Well, fuck.
Don't be ridiculous. Look at me. I'm too young to be anyone's grandfather.
But what you see around you isn't real. It's just an illusion created by your own mind. Your youth is part of that illusion. The truth is, well...
Allow me, please.
Oh, fuck off, Layton. You didn't know. You didn't know.
Built by your father, the late Duke Herzen, brought this town much growth and prosperity.
Okay, well, you knew that part, yeah.
Something terrible slept deep within that rich gold deposit.
Oh, right, the little
Unbeknownst
sting
to
that
the
happened
miners,
each time we clicked
they
it.
hit a vein of hallucinogenic gas while digging for gold.
There it is.
The gas made those who breathed it extremely susceptible to mental suggestion of all types.
Oh, there it is.
Tales of the nightmarish visions seen in Folsense then spread, as did the town's sinister reputation.
Whoop, there. No, I'm not going to do it a third time.
In truth, neither the Folsense we see before us nor its residents really exist.
I'll do this one, though. I sure hope that those sound... I sure hope those are working.
This is all a creation of our minds.
How did you work it all out, Professor?
The images of Folsense we saw are 50 years old, yet they show a town identical to the Folsense of today.
Yeah, that is a bit
No
weird.
town can remain unchanged for 50 long years.
Mm-hmm.
The photos we saw in the train station formed our impression of the Folsense we'd see. The Folsense of 50 years ago.
Enough of this madness. Folsense is real. I'm real.
None of it's real, Grandfather. This town is just a thin shadow, an illusion born of greed. You and Sophia, everything you know changed 50 years ago.
Katia is Sophia and Anton's granddaughter. Katia set off alone for Folsense to solve a 50-year-old misunderstanding. The hallucinogenic gas present in Folsense's air caused Layton and the others to imagine the station as the gleaming edifice displayed in the many photographs lining the walls of the building. The Layton Constant town fake. At least in the original trilogy, yes.
How can you just leave me here? I won't have it.
This whole town is cursed. If we remain here, all those dear to me will die.
Well, I mean, actually, maybe not just the original trilogy. There might be, in a certain crossover, but we'll get to that.
Am I not dear to you, Sophia? Stay with me, and we'll rebuild Folsense together.
I'm sorry, Anton, but there's someone else I love who needs me even more than you.
Is that the real reason you want to go? Because there's someone else? I trusted Sophia, and she left me for another.
You've got it all wrong, Grandfather. She never betrayed you.
What?
The other she was talking about was the little life growing inside her. The life you two created together.
What an E for everyone way of saying they banged.
No. That can't be.
I'm sorry, Anton, but there's someone else I love who needs me even more than you.
I never knew. Sophia was...
That's right. Grandmother was carrying my mother, and she left Folsense to keep her safe. She kept the baby a secret to avoid causing you more pain.
But really, just left him in turmoil for 50 years.
Grandmother passed away last year, but she was always talking about you, even toward the end. She never stopped loving you.
Anton invented the whole vampire story to scare off those who would try and loot his fortune. He did this by whisking away all those who came too close to the castle and setting them free to run away once properly scared.
Sophia is dead? No, it can't be.
I've had enough of your lies!
Oh,
Grandfather, no! Please stop!
We must leave now.
The whole place is starting to crumble!
Come with me.
What's this? What's happening?
I don't know, maybe you collapsed your whole castle, you idiot!
Grandfather, we have to get out of here!
Be careful.
You cranky fucking boomer. Uh-oh. Oh, Layton, you Chad. Good job. Good job, buddy. There is a reason Layton is like one of my favorite fucking protagonists ever. He is so selfless and just such a good dude. I can't. We're gonna see more of that later on in the later games, of course, but, you know. Anyway, I suppose the hallucinations have started to wear thin because of the castle collapsing and sealing the hole. So now we see what everything has been like and what Anton has been missing out on. Oh yeah, he old.
it seems I've found the answers I was searching for. Here, allow me to return this to you.
I don't know what it is, but just Layton just having this weirdly content smile, and Anton just looking really pained. I don't know. I don't know why I'm just that I find that kind of funny. He's just like Layton low key just looking like.
Thank you.
Son, the box wasn't cursed after all.
No, Luke, there's no curse to be found here. But if I were to guess, I suspect you'd find traces of that gas in the ore used to make this box. The same fumes that drove the town to ruin were released upon each person who opened the box.
Oh right, in the hole.
Those who opened the box expected death.
Yeah.
And in doing so,
Yeah.
fulfilled their own grim predictions.
That checks out with the whole mental suggestion thing,
I
right?
suppose it was just an ordinary box then.
I don't understand, Professor. It's just a box.
Oh, I assure you, it's far from ordinary. This box was crafted to hold the words of my heart.
What do you mean?
The box contains a hidden message, one meant only for Sophia. Many years ago, I asked a traveler passing through town to deliver it to her. Unfortunately, the box's value made it a target for those hungry for wealth. And so it was stolen again and again, thus perpetuating the whole chain of sad events.
But we checked the box. It was as empty as could be.
Ah, well that's because there's actually a second way to open it.
You pull the secret string, revealing the secret compartment of the box now.
The sun rises when you and I meet, and when the wind blows, you will know my heart. These old words are the key to understanding this box and what it means. Do you follow, boy?
I think so. Let me give it a shot. The sun rises when you and I meet, and when the wind blows, you will know my heart.
Well. The sun rises when you and I meet, and when the wind blows, you will know my heart. These words are the key to opening the Elysian box. It's up to you to find a way to open the box and solve the final puzzle of our story. The music just completely cut out for a second. Wait. Okay, well, it's not frozen. I just can't move anything else. Okay. I forgot. I always forget the last step. Oh, God. I think the music is supposed to cut out. Right. I just need to figure out the last bit. Now the wind blows, I guess. Ooh. Oh, okay. I was just supposed to blow into the mic. Okay.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
That works. Sorry if that was loud. I don't really have a better way to set that up. Wonderful. What was the message that Anton left to his sweetheart all those years ago? The time has come to find out. I'm sorry, the game told me to.
I did it!
Perry can map a key for that. I wasn't even trying to blow that hard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll know better for next time.
Oh.
What's the matter?
This isn't the letter I wrote. This is Sophia's handwriting.
If the game told you to jump off a cliff to solve a puzzle, would you? Listen, Okay. Jeez, I get it.
The box must have made it to her after all.
My dear Anton, are you well? I received your letter. Though I'd like nothing more than to see you again, I'm afraid I no longer have the strength to do so. You don't know how many times I've thought about you over the years. I often wonder if you hate me for what I did. Do you? When I decided to leave, I was carrying our child. I couldn't bear exposing that tiny life to such danger. I knew your father's position and understood you didn't have the option to leave with me. Even though I did the only thing I could, I'll always regret leaving you that way. But there's one bright spot in this sad story, and that is our lovely granddaughter, Katya. My departure all those years ago has given you the chance to meet. Katya's mother died shortly after she was born, but Katya grew up strong and sweet just the same. She reminds me of you every time she smiles. With her around, I could never forget about you, even if I wanted to. You've been in my thoughts since the day we parted. And now, though my time here is drawing to a close, I like to think we'll meet again on the other side. The thought of seeing your face warms my heart. Be well and be happy, my dear Anton. Goodbye. But just for now, your Sophia.
Oh, Sophia. I finally understand now.
I'm gonna fucking cry. It turns out the Elysian box was crafted 50 years ago to carry a letter from Anton to his love, Sophia. A gas present in the material used to make the box causes hallucinations in those who open it. These visions are how the rumors of a curse began.
Grandfather,
Grandfather? Yes, that's right. It has a nice ring to it. I am so happy we met, my dear granddaughter.
you don't know how much this means to me.
It's been so long, so very long in fact, that I had forgotten what love even felt like. Instead, my love for Sophia was replaced by anger, and that anger completely blinded me. But now I can see the world clearly again, thanks to you, my granddaughter. Are you listening, Sophia? I'll have to put off returning to your side for a while. There's someone I need to get to know here first. Will you forgive me for making you wait just a little longer, my dear?
Wherever she is, I'm sure she's very happy for us.
Goodbye!
And that was the tale of the Elysian box, a relic reputed to carry a curse so terrifying that it became known as Pandora's box. But when all was said and done, the nickname Pandora's box couldn't have been more inappropriate. The box was revealed for what it truly was.
A vessel created to carry the love of two kindred spirits through all of time. While terror brought the box its notoriety, in the end, its most powerful message was one of love.
And that's the game. Well, I'm sorry. I'm kind of fighting back other emotions at the moment, but just, you know, it's just a wonderful, wonderful game. I don't really know what else to say. It's just great. I love the vibe. It's just, I think this is where Layton truly got its like unique feeling to it. To me, like this is where that all truly started. Curious Village was a great like first step for Layton to sort of get us to this point, but it doesn't have the vibe that I've come to know and love the series for. This is probably the first one that like truly got that right, and it's just the music, the aesthetics, the vibes, just everything comes together. There's such a like wonderful like homely feeling to these games that that I'd say continues until the very end from this point, but we'll see. But it's just, a lot of people tend to like say this ending out of the main original 3 is the most like kind of bullshit. And I can see where they're coming from. Like, it sort of does just sort of jump from one conclusion to the next without much bridging sometimes. But I think it does enough. Like, there's enough foreshadowing that I think on, like, repeat playthroughs and the like, you'd be able to, like, pick up on all the foreshadowing, and you'd be able to know, you know, that they constructed this from the start. Much like most of the other games, I'd say. There's only 2 Layton games that I'd say kind of feel, like, blatantly like they had no plan, and we'll get to those when we get to those. But I think this one planned itself out pretty well. And, you know, it's just, there was CGI in this game, I couldn't even tell. Well, that's probably because the DS crust quality cutscenes obscured my vision, but, you know, that's fine. I made a choice to play this on original hardware because I don't have the means to play the HD trilogy, and it just makes the transition to the one that didn't get remastered easier. So, you know. Did you just backhand Mystery Journey? No, I feel like I kind of blatantly. I feel like I blatantly just kind of said this one and one other game kind of missed the mark. But you know, I think this game is quite good. I think this game is quite good. Is it my favorite? No. It's top 3 though. Easy top 3. And next time on the Layton retrospective, we will see we will see one of the 2 that is. We will see one of the 2 others that are in that top 3. Oh, look at Sam! Look at Sammy there, pursuing his musical thing. You'll go big one day, buddy. You'll go far, kid. Why do I say kid? He's probably older than me. Yo, Hammy boy, what the fuck? You're thick again! We did all that work, and he just got. Wow. Okay. Hammy boy, please. Oh, and there's the real Flora, not some Waluigi imposter. But you know, it's just... Good game. Don't take the mask. Don't take the mask, Luke, please. That's gotta be horrifying, seeing a lifelike mask of your own face like that, though. God. You assume that's a real Flora? I can't think there's more than one imposter. But, you know. The real trick would be to use... You know, you got a point, though. You do have a point. But yeah, it's just... It's a very good. But...
Come look at this art,
not it.
You two.
Huh? Miracle rescue saves beloved academic.
Hey!
So, the doctor's alive after all.
The box didn't kill
We'll
him.
visit him as soon as we return.
Oh, but that might conflict with the symposium you've scheduled in London tomorrow.
Well then, I'll simply have to cancel.
Huh?
After all, Luke, one must always show gratitude to one's teachers. That's what a gentleman does.
There we go. But there is more to this saga, and we will see that with Professor Layton and the, I was gonna say unwound future, but the version I'm playing is the lost future because I want to keep consistent with the European version since I went ahead and committed. So We hope you enjoyed Professor Layton and Pandora's Box. Though you've reached the end of the story, the fun is just beginning. It seems you managed to solve 112 puzzles while playing the game. Very impressive solving. The story mode of this game contains a total of 138. Man, we were close. If you haven't solved all of them already, try to find and complete them all. Also, check out the bonus section, where you can unlock more content by fulfilling certain criteria. If you unlock enough stuff, you might even find some new and challenging puzzles. Have a great time playing through the rest of Professor Layton and Pandora's Box. Well, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be doing any of that on stream, so the game will now be saved. When you continue, you'll resume to play Insiders and Castle just before fighting Anton. From there, you're free to return to town and hunt after any items you may have missed. Maybe raid, maybe. Let me see if I unlocked any of the art bonuses though. I want to look through that real quick. If I unlocked any. Oh, we did. We unlocked some art, but we also unlocked the little profiles, which are just character sprites. You know how it is. She's pretty. Who else is there that I want to take a closer look at? Yes, the profile of the fucking train. For when the train needed to talk. This isn't like special art. This is just all the CG art we saw over the course of the game. Never mind then. No, they gotta get that train profile. Fair enough. Man, I was just so close to just getting more, but I didn't. Oh well. What was next anyway? Music? Not important. It's fine, I guess. Well, for now, I guess I will get going. And you know what? Sure, we can raid Penny. I don't know what the raid message should be though. Nuz, give me the first thing that comes to your mind. We'll make that the raid message. Actually, no, wait. No, I'm thinking train profile. I'm thinking train profile. The raid message should be raid message. God, y'all could do better at this. I'm just saying. All right, how's this train profile? They gave the train a profile. Sure. You know what? That's fine. Sure, go with that. Y'all crazy kids have fun. I have a different stream I need to catch. But I hope y'all enjoy that. So thank you for coming. Thank you for searching on a grave. Thank you for watching the show, and I will see you all next time with Professor Layton and the Lost Future.